for a night tonight. That's something that was really a key success last 2 weeks for you. What did you see tonight that just led that change for you?
Well, a couple of different things. I mean, certainly there was some power plays there. We had some real good just misses and some close calls, but overall there was certainly some consistency in the power play tonight. I felt that if we were able to win the draw, we seemed to get some sustained pressure, but we were having some problems on the breakout at times. And breakouts is about retrievals and making the right reads, and I thought it was a little bit off at times, and consequently we weren't able to get in enough sustained zone time on the power play than you'd maybe like, so and overall, unfortunately we couldn't get that goal, but certainly I think that's, I thought 5-on-5, I mean, we had some miscues defensively there for those 3 goals on D-zone coverage, but overall I thought we played a pretty good, solid 5-on-5 game, and if the power play could have came in with a goal, we're looking at a 4-3 win, so.
And you talked in the pregame as well about having to match Bridgeport's work ethic in all 3 zones. Did you see that from your group tonight?
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I think that our defense were much better than last night. I thought, Dietz, who's been in and out of the lineup a little bit, I thought, he stepped up, and I thought overall our 6D were good tonight. And, overall, I liked Boyd's line. I put Borky back there with those guys, and I thought they had some jump tonight. And, Walker's line did their thing, as a fourth line. I'd like to see a little bit more production from Stevenson's line. I mean, they got the 1 goal, but I didn't feel them all night long there, and did some finagling there at the end of the 3rd period. And but overall, I didn't mind our 5-on-5 play. I thought all 3 goals against were definitely preventable. Didn't like that first one. I mean, that can't happen at the end of a power play, and that duplication down low and leave that guy open in front. But the other 2 are certainly teachable type of goals that can be prevented. But it would have been nice to get 2, but we'll take the point and move on.
Another goal for Verona, and he's had a very nice response after arguably a bit of a slow first few games. What are you seeing from Verona that's just working for him right now?
Well, we met with him again today, only because, he needs to play a 200-foot game. And when he's not engaging and getting inside the dots offensively, and he's not going to compete defensively, then his ice time is going to be cut back. And, I don't think we're at a point now where I felt we sent the message early. He had a great game in Rochester and then failed off for a couple games, and we sent the message there. And he's been pretty consistent. But we spoke with him this morning. I thought last night he was not very good defensively, and I thought he competed at both ends. And it's about trying to get Verona to the NHL. And I think he's got an NHL shot, and he's got offensive ability that's going to get him to the NHL. But if you don't want, if you can't compete defensively and play without the puck, you're never going to play in the NHL. So that's something that's a work in progress for the coaching staff. But I did like his game tonight.
You mentioned last night's game. Obviously, penalties and lack of shots last night hurt you. Was that a big focus today?
Well, I thought, not necessarily. We don't really talk about shots for. Us, it's about grade A opportunities in the offensive zone, and I thought we did a much better job tonight of sustained zone play and getting inside the dots and getting more traffic, and consequently, we put up close to 40 shots. So, I'm taking we're probably in that 20 range for those grade A opportunities, which at the end of the day are going to create goals for us. So it was a much better effort offensively tonight. Now, in saying that, Albany was very ready for us. They lost both games last week, and I'm sure they, much like when we lost our first opening night 2 games, the guys buckled down in practice. You have hard practices, you do video, and you're ready for your next game. So they were certainly ready for us last night, and we just didn't have enough guys ready to compete in all zones, and consequently we were right in the game but didn't deserve the win. But overall tonight I thought we did a much better job offensively.
Do you feel the absence of Sill out on the ice, his physical presence is hurting, and when do you expect him back?
Well, first, absolutely. I mean, Sill's such a big part of our team, and not only from his leadership ability inside the room, but his presence on the ice, and obviously he's a big part of our penalty kill, and he can change his line, can change the momentum of a game with some good energy shifts for us. I don't foresee him being back before Friday of next week. He'll definitely won't play tomorrow, and then with the day off and then travel into Utica, I just don't see where he can get back for that game. So we're hoping that he's got a lower back. It's nothing serious. Actually heard it in practice yesterday in Albany, and nothing too serious. And I think that I'm hoping that he'll be back for Friday. But yeah, we miss Zach Steele not only from his and his size up the middle. And Walk's done an admirable job. He filled in last year for us at center, and we won a number of hockey games when Stiller was up for that month with the Caps. But I much prefer having Walker on the wing, and that's what I did at the end of the game. I thought him and Malone and Mitchell actually were really good together and gave us a couple good shifts before the power play got their turn there at the end of the game. Excellent. Okay, thanks. We'll see you tomorrow.